Here's the other end of that house, so you can literally just go around it. I believe once you get rid of Team Rocket, which I'll show off later in the game, you can get a really good TM in here. Not the most useful, but it is really nice to have. What I'm going to do now is cycle here a bunch. Because in this entrance area of Mount Mortar, there's actually something I want to catch. Unfortunately, it has only a 1% chance of appearing. So this might take a while. Shiny here. Or anytime during the playthrough. Really, if I find a shiny, then... if it's not intended to be on the main team, I will use it during the playthrough. No matter if it's a super weak thing. I do intend to use it during the playthrough. And I'll just add it up and just swap out one of the Pokemon occasionally, and then... maybe during the Elite Four I will use the main team that I intended, but... I'll swap it in and out to actually use it, because shinies are really rare. I'm not defeating any Pokemon because I don't really want that much training. I guess it could be helpful, but I decided not to. It also saves a lot of time in trying to find the Pokemon that I'm looking for. I am checking out the Machop though, because they give an effort value in physical attack, and that is Warbandit's main stat, and that's what it's dealing damage with, so... I'll sneak in some Machop KOs to help increase Warbandit's attack stat just a little bit. Found it! We found the thing! 1% chance Meryl! Let's not ruin the capture of this thing! Mini Weaken! What's the capture chance of a Meryl? 190, so it's high. High chance to catch. Former Fury Cutter. Calm down, that crit would have actually taken it out. Please, Alchem, watch out with what you're doing. Throw the ball, capture the Meryl. Just do it. It's not that hard. Let's switch to Skip Bloom to our Breeze. Use Sleep Powder to give it a higher chance. I'm not going to use Poison Powder, because then if I have really bad luck in catching it, then the poison can KO it. Even though I think it can get to a lower amount of HP that is actually a certain capture at some point. But let's just play it safe. Let's just Sleep Powder. And then throw another Pokeball. Didn't quite get him. So, Great Ball? We caught ourselves a Meryl. Meryl, the Aquamouse Pokemon. The tip of its tail, which contains oil that is lighter than water, lets it swim without drowning. And this Meryl shall be given... And actually, it looks like a Jigglypuff. I guess it has sort of the same shape. And actually, coincidentally, because it has a similar shape to Jigglypuff, it therefore has a similar shape to something else. I shall call you Water Kirby. And Water Kirby will be in the box for now. But later on, we will be making use of this Meryl. I'm really happy we got it though. It didn't take as long as definitely the Slowbro from Seafoam Islands in Pokemon Blue. That took way too long. Right, let's put Eevee back in the party. And then see if Eevee actually wants to stay. Well, actually, Eevee wants to stay, just if I need Flutters again really quickly for Flash. Probably not. So let's just take a look at Water Kirby stats for a moment. Defense roll, Tail Whip, Water Gun rollouts. It's not going to be part of the main team, but we did want a Meryl for later on. In Equitix City, you can go fight the gym. And I believe in Gold and Silver you can actually fight it instantly. You actually have to go to the Burn Tower first in Pokemon Crystal. You don't have to do that high. Oh right, yeah, in Crystal you're a bit later on in the tower, but you're right here in Gold and Silver. Well, I guess we're fighting a rival now. Glad I healed. Aaron now has a Haunter, so... yeah, Warband is not going to be able to do much at all. It has a 4x resisted Fury Cutter as its best move. Is not happening. Breeze can't do too much either with Headbutt, or Breeze can't do anything. It's a Headbutt and Poison Powder. Roton's probably the best. So let's do that. We don't have a Dark move, or a Ghost move, or a Ground move. So I think I just want to Thunder Punch it. Sure, Proton's the highest level, so I don't usually use it because it's the highest level, but if it's clearly the best thing that I can use to try and beat something, then let's go for it. Thunder Punch, they use Curse, they can do that. But that does take them out now, and I can switch in between their Pokemon, which I can't do in any of the Nuzlocke I intend to do. If you didn't know, every Pokemon walkthrough game that I have completed, I will do a standard Nuzlocke off. So Pokemon Blue is currently being done. Just like, I guess a little bit like the standard walkthroughs, I'm doing them entirely on Twitch. However, most of the walkthroughs, I'll just do a bit of cuts, maybe some speeding up, and then I put those on YouTube in parts. That won't happen with the Nuzlocke. With Nuzlocke, I'll play the entire thing and then make it into like a 30 or so minute highlight reel with a bit of storytelling around it to make it more interesting to watch and listen to. So if you want to see the entire thing of Nuzlocke, you really want to be on Twitch. And this episode will certainly be up before the Nuzlocke is over. Because I don't stream the Nuzlocke as much as I stream Pokemon Gold. I totally missed what they were going to send out, but I don't want to stick with Proton. Because Proton has been cursed. Okay, Magnemite. I did think it would be Magnemite because I know he has one. So that's why I didn't send out Croconaw. However, I do have Jetpack. And with they miss Supersonic, I have a super effective Flamethrower. And then missed it again, so Jetpack with its Flamethrower. This is a little baby. With the Flamethrower. Can you imagine? Let's see what's next. Zubat. I'll give that a try with Jetpack. Let's see how that goes. Flamethrower again. Bite. If we would have bites, that would have been a way to help take out, what's it, Haunter as well. We don't have it. Also, we get confused with Confuse, right? That is a consistent way to confuse someone with this 100% accuracy, but then it's still not a full chance to make me hit myself with Confusion, but it did happen. However, I'm going to switch to Scales. Partially because it's level 19 and I want to train it. I want it to level up. Another reason is that it has Ice Punch. Could have also gone into Thunder Punch from Proton, which would be stronger, and likely a one-hit KO. Isn't the case with Scales. But I want Scales to level up, and I feel confident enough that Scales can do this. And actually go through the Confusion, which is very nice. And we take out Zubat. Jetpack to level 20. I'll take that. Here comes Bayleaf. Now we do have Ice Punch now, so my water type, Croconaw, can actually fight back. But I want to see how good Jetpack can do. Now, Jetpack actually has been weakened already, which I noticed the moment I clicked on the Pokemon. So it's probably not going to work that great. But I want to see it use Flamethrower on the Bayleaf. And as long as Bayleaf keeps using Growl and doesn't go into Razor Leaf or something like that, this might work out really well. We need 3 hits. Razor Leaf, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, this isn't gonna work unless they Growl again. I could risk it, but the friendship level of Jetpack is very, very important to me. So I will actually switch here. And I'll send in War Bandit because it resists the Razor Leaf, which is clearly Bayleaf's strongest move. Critical hit. Still not that much damage. Horn attack, let's go. Get some EXP. And we get some... I wouldn't say we get some evolutions, but no we don't. Ah, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Yeah, because there are legendary Pokemon, supposedly, in this tower. I think I'm interested enough to go and investigate. Let's go do that, shall we? Just investigate. 3 different Pokemon you can catch here. You can catch a Coughing here, I think. Rattata. I think this is also the first place in the game where you can catch a Magmar. If you don't catch it here, you have to wait until basically the end of the game to do it. Also, you need Rock Smash to go through at least part of this area. I think that's not required in Crystal. Not sure if you need the other routes, because I went to the right here. This is not where you go to find the legendaries. You have to go to the left. Not sure if you need Rock Smash on the left side. If you do, then that's, I wouldn't say an improvement in Crystal. But in Crystal, I don't think, at least for this first floor, you need Rock Smash at all to explore. There's Coughing. Coughing has high physical defense, not as high special defense. So we're going to use Ice Punch. And that's a level 20 for Scales. Yeah, let's just continue. I was thinking of using Jetpack and Flamethrower, but it's at lower health, so I'm not going to use it. Double Ice Punch seems to do well. Ooh, and Growlithe is the next one. Well, Growlithe's weak to Water Gun. Not sure if this is KO, but let's find out. Nope, not quite. That's some good XP for scales. Actually, I have that Rage Candy Brother go back in Mahogany. I'll use it on Jetpack. This doesn't lower its friendship level to my knowledge. So now I feel okay with putting Jetpack back up front. You can fall down here. Yeah, there's a few different holes throughout this place where you can fall down a floor. And depending on where you fall down, you get to nice areas or not so nice areas, I suppose. Is an item over here. That's a burn heal. The burn heal actually heals burns, unlike the burnt berry that heals freezing. Once you have strength and you can use it, well, we can already use strength if we'd have it, but we don't. So we go here. Over there, Legendary Pokémon. But we can't access it because we didn't go through the right hole. I think that where the holes are, or even... I don't think there's just a lot less holes in general in Crystal. I think in Crystal there's only one hole. And you use that hole to get to the Legendaries. And then the Legendaries aren't blocked off as here. Yeah, because then this ledge just above where I am right now, that's not there. The bottom ledge is still there, so that way you can't get to the Legendaries by using the stairs at the entrance. So close, so close. Actually, I didn't go to the left. There might have been something there. So how far is Jetpack in its level? Actually, it's pretty close to level up, so I'll do a little bit of switch training, because I don't feel comfortable enough with keeping it in the front. Sure, I could use a potion, but... Actually, yeah, I just will use a potion, because otherwise when am I going to use the standard potions anyway? Hello, Joey. Raditz is looking awesome. You can't show me. Just invite me to battle. We can fall down here. We go over here. I don't think there's much to see. Where can you get the Magmar? Oh, critical hit, one shot. Nice. The first floor is Rattata, Raticate, Zubat, Coughing. Bottom floor has Magmar. You can find Magmar the entire day. 5% chance during morning and night, 10% chance during daytime. Because during daytime there's slightly less Rattata, so then there's space for slightly more Magmar. Now we can fall down here. And we get an HP up. But we still can't access the Legendary Pokémon. There's 3 of them there. if we go all the way around here, we can get to it. And as you can see, it is mandatory. It is required to use Rock Smash to get through here in Gold and Silver. So, once you get past Sudowoodo, you can also beat it. You can have to get Rock Smash from that one guy. If you don't know, you have to talk to that one guy to get Rock Smash. You can't progress in this game. Actually, you can. Because you don't have to go where, yeah. No, actually, I think in Crystal 2, it's not mandatory to go here. Because in Crystal, you have to go to Burn Tower first to unlock the gym, because the gym leader is actually in the tower. But you meet him and one of his friends, or one of the people he knows well, near the entrance area. And once you talk to one of them, the other one leaves as well. Like, the gym leader leaves, goes back to the gym, you can fight him. So even though I always go in here, always go see the Legendary Pokemon, and always fight the rival, I think it's actually optional, this entire thing. So you don't need to go get Rock Smash. That's why Rock Smash is not an HM. If this was mandatory to go here, Rock Smash would have been an HM. I think. It's mandatory to use Surf, not to the right of Aquatique, because as we've seen, you can use Mud Mortar to get through. But you need Surf on Lake of Rage, you need Surf south of Olivine, around Cyanwood City. You need Surf in various places, you need Cut, and Ilex Forest. You need it in a few different places. That's why you need that. Only Flash and Fly have never been needed. Flash is very useful, because then you can actually see where you're going, so if you don't know where you're going, if you haven't played the game before, then definitely Flash is very useful. But it's not necessary, so in speedruns you won't see it. Fly is also not necessary, it's just a quality of life thing, I suppose. Now something interesting that happens right here. For some reason this person's now, like, grayed out. I was so into my training that I failed down this hole and then climbed back up, because obviously right here. There's a hole there, that's the one we want to go to. However, there's an item here I want to pick up first. It's X Speed. Hello. I'll just run with Grease. Can't do too much in this Koffing. Decent, I guess, but it doesn't have a great attack stat. And also, Koffing has high defenses, so it'll probably take quite a few hits, and I don't want to wait for it. Three legendary Pokemon, all of them run away. You can hear their cries, but all of them have run away and are now roaming the region. From this point onward, any wild encounter in the grass, whether it's Route 29 at the start of the game, Route 38 where we'll go after beating Gym 4, or Route 45 near the end of the game, has a small chance of having one of the legendary Pokemon in it. As a standard wild encounter. Sort of. There's some very interesting mechanics with them. It's not just, hey, we're legendary and hey, we're really high leveled. Because if you happen to find them and your first Pokeball happens to catch them, which is a really low chance, but hey, it's a possibility. If you happen to catch them, then, yo, hey, you have a level 40 Pokemon, have fun with it. And then you could just go through the game quicker. And I think at one point I did catch the Raikou in my first playthrough of Crystal. And I love using Raikou, which is one of the three legendary beasts, as they're called, that are here. But it's really hard to do. And there's some more mechanics, some very special mechanics in the battle with these Pokemon, which we'll get to once we encounter them. Now, I could go to the gym now. I could also not go to the gym. And I am not going to the gym. Because it did say when we first got here to this area, to Aquatic City, yeah, there was one other location that we could get some cool stuff from. Aquatic Dance Theater.